All right, Zach, what do you got for us today? Team Dynasty here, new deck profile.
Yeah, the captain's gonna show off the deck, my deck. Anyway, I'm guys gonna be showing you a deck that I'm gonna be maining this format because honestly, most decks don't really have an answer to it unless I've like opened up like really crappy. Yeah, except X-Sabers. X-Sabers, I still can't get around with this deck, but it's Final Countdown.
Final Countdown. Brandon, what do you think of Final Countdown?
Fucking bullshit.
No one in our group likes Final Countdown.
Nobody does, and they all will hate me for this deck. So every card I show them, it's like I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So, and that's gonna be what's happening today. But I want to show you this because it's a fun deck. I do enjoy it, and I just like seeing people get mad when they see this deck. So, here we go.
All right, let's see what the deck has.
All right, first we start off with 3 faders. Basically, it's the main heartbeat of the deck because you can use it whenever you attack directly. It's very nice to use. Just be wary of oppression because that really is the only card that can really stop it. But and or Solemn Warning, that too. But regardless, it's still a great card to use, and because there's not a whole lot of cards that can stop it, which is really good since it activates from the hand. I don't have them yet because the card hasn't come out, but I have 3 quick attacking Scarecrows when they come out in Star Strike Blast.
What are you going to be running in place of this card for now?
I'll probably put in like, I'll think of something. I'll probably put my 3 Thunder Rulers back in.
Okay.
But when this card comes out, it's going to be really good, considering the fact that whenever you're attacked directly, just discard it.
So it's like a battle fader that can't
basically
get
a
oppression.
battle fader that can't get oppression. That's basically the simple thing. Or Solemn Warning. So it's very nice. 3-0 Gardenas. It's good to use if like your opponent's about to attack, or if they activate cards like Dark Hole, Smashing Ground, etc., etc., etc. You can just discard it as a cost, and you take no damage. Period.
You mean tribute?
Or yeah, what I mean, tribute.
So zero Garden is pretty much a Wabaku.
Pretty much. It's a Wabaku on steroids. 3 Cyber Valley.
Oh no, not that fucking.
Do you run Mind Control?
I wish.
You should.
I wish. I probably should.
Oh, yes.
But good way to end the battle phase with him. With another card in here, this is like the best combo like ever to use.
Unless they go smashing.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, you're attacking? I'll remove Cyber Valley.
Oh, that's cute.
No! And I draw a card. Did I mention that?
You guys should use his first effect. It's pretty broken.
Yeah, you don't, that's basically what you'd use is only his first effect.
No. That's not his first effect. That's his last effect.
Yeah, his last effect. That's probably the only one you'd use. 3 Watt Lemurs. Great card. It's something that my friend told me about that I should run, and it's so good. If it's ever attacked, if it's ever destroyed at all, card effect or by battle, regardless. Sorry. Their next battle phase instantly ends, which is great. So, you attack, flip, it's destroyed, you don't get your next battle phase.
Broken.
And then I'll cold wave you or something.
Cold wave will kill you.
Morphing Jar.
Yeah.
It's one of 2 draw cards I have in this deck. It's the only ones, but for those times where my hand empties, which sometimes with X-Sabers it usually does happen, so I need something to get more cards in my hand, so this is a good way to do it. Yeah, unless you... Yeah, I know. Yeah. 1 Necro, because you need more stall power. He's
self-explanatory.
Why is this not at 3? It'd be even better.
Because Necro was...
Yeah.
No, I played Lightsworns. I don't like 3 Necros.
1 Trag.
Yep.
Of course, you kind of need it, since it does have its own stall potential because you can bring it out whenever you take damage. So
also automatic brain control. Don't forget that.
Exactly, and you can take your...
And you usually have pretty good hand.
Yeah, and 1 Gores, of course. It's a good stall card. What else do I know? And it's a staple, pretty much. All right, that's it. Now for the spells. Of course, it's not Final Countdown without having Final Countdowns. It's really good. 2000. Basically, your opponent has 20 turns to beat you. Otherwise, yeah.
Not 20 of their turns.
And a good hint for you
Sure.
guys, if you run cards that revolve around this, you go up against Lightsworns, you don't even have to activate this card to make them lose. Because if they have their Lightsworns out and they mill,
They lose.
oh well. Yeah, they lose, and you just have to stall long enough for them to do that. 2 gold Sarks, so you can search them out. Or if you've already activated them, you go for Gores or Tragodia because they're the only cards that are not searchable in this deck. It's very, very nice. Why I'm not running 3, I have no idea. Maybe I didn't have any room.
Because you can't.
3 Upstart Goblins. Who cares if I give them 1,000 life points? I get an extra card, and I'm not attacking them anyway, so...
That's true.
So I can just use this and, okay, give them 1,000 points. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kill you in the next few turns anyway. And level limit area B. It isn't good against X Sabers, of course, because they do have level 3s that can easily get around you.
That can do work on you?
Exactly. But this is for the times you go up against, like...
Anything else?
Yeah, Glad Beasts. This is great against Glad Beasts
Thank
because
you,
then
man.
they can attack. Lightsworns hate it because, okay, even though JD's effect can activate.
Oh, and don't forget about Raikou. Rocket.
Yeah, and I can't forget about Raikou, so, yeah.
Raikou kills that card, yeah.
So, alright, trap cards. 3 Wabaku.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty self-explanatory. This card doesn't work against GBs because they can still attack, but,
That's why
times when you like have JD, when your opponent summons like JD or something, you go, oh, you drew JD?
Screw that. Times when your
Wabaku?
opponent
Chain
goes-
Wabaku?
Screw
I
that.
take no damage and you mill 4.
Screw that. Times when your opponent goes Cold Wave, you go Chain.
Chain? Exactly. That's the whole point of this, guys. All these cards are chainable. 3 Threatenings.
Roar.
It goes Roar. Ends the battle phase regardless. You usually activate it like during the standby phase, so that way,
I want dual terminal threat.
but you usually want to lure out trap stun before you use these trap cards, so it's so much better that way. They go trap stun, threatening, 3 Frozen Souls.
What the hell does that card do?
Well, the condition with it is that your opponent can't declare the battle phase, but you have
Okay.
to have 2,000 less life points than your opponent, which is
Oh.
very easy to do.
Yeah, because you play up.
Activate countdown. Oh my gosh. Oh,
And
it's my mom.
fail.
It's my mom. Anyway.
Zach, stop being a dick on the camera.
Sorry. Anyway, 3 Frozen. Alright, yeah, it's very easy to do. Activate countdown. Okay, you instantly become 2,000 less. You activate
Okay.
2 Upstart Goblins. They have 2,000 more than you do,
Yeah.
but there you go. Very simple to use.
Another stall card.
Another good stall card. 2 Skill Drains. This is like a big FU to almost every deck.
Just because you can't win 3, so.
But you don't want to use this on Lightsworns because I have experience with that,
That's
and
bad.
that's very bad because you want them to mill. You don't want to stop them from milling. Sure, okay, JD can't activate his effect, but then
you
he
can
can't
take
mill.
a-
So
Lightsworn
that's what
can't
sucks.
remove. Yeah.
Alright, almost done, guys. 1 Gravity Bind. Of course, puts all level 4s in
Pretty
defense, and they can't.
self-explanatory.
Well, yeah.
More stall.
Yeah, more stall. What more do I need to say? Level 4s can't attack, basically,
Broken.
with that card. And finally, Wall of Revealing Light. Pay any amount of life points at 1,000 of regardless, and mostly you want to pay like 3,000, but if you're facing X-Sabers, you have to go 4,000, because Gotham's is still 31, and you need to have more of that, so there you go. Alright, that was the main deck. Now let's go to the side.
We got about a minute left.
Alright. 1 Veiler, just so you can, just in case you have those times where you do face X-Sabers and you need something.
The truth is, 1 Veiler because you side one him
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. 2 Solar Flare. I side into Burn, even though I don't really use Burn, but it's a good monster to use for good stalling purposes anyway.
And burn purpose?
And Burn. Something to try out, Zigzen Hue. It's basically Trap Stun and Cold Wave at the same time.
Okay.
So basically you can pick 2 cards on any 2 back row cards, and your opponent can't use them while this card's still on the field. So then you could play this card, they can't use it, and then bring out Black Rose and nuke the field. There you go.
Okay.
That's how usually it would work. But I don't run Black Rose, but it still is good regardless because it gives you time. Dust Tornado, don't need to explain there. 2 random Trap Stun, Chain Whirlwind, two-wave motion. We all know what those do.
Nope.
One bottomless here, but there's two here, and then one random MST. And that's basically the deck.
Okay.
So, it's a good deck. It's fun to use. I enjoy using it, and I hope you like it. So tell me what you think. I'm always open to suggestions. So until next time, guys.